There's a book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. First and foremost, I would like to take all of y'all by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Chakwadash, the ones to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole flag. Tell you brothers out to pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, tell you brothers stay strong, pushing this quick lesson. And I want to go into Esau's miracles, okay, because Esau has the ability, he has the power, the technology to actually create miracles on the left hand side, okay, with this technology, which you have miracles on the right hand side, then you have miracles on the left hand side, okay, because you got to remember Yahushua, different men of the Lord, the prophets, the disciples, which later became the apostles, they had the ability to create miracles, okay, on the right hand side though, okay, which is through righteousness, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But when it comes to Esau, he's able to do the same things. You know, he's able to heal people. He's able to make the lame to walk. He's able to make the blind to see, but on the left hand side, which is through Satan, through his technology. Okay, and one of his main technologies, or one of his main ways he can create these miracles, is through the MOTB, which is the RFID chip, okay, which he's already pushing out there. But it says right here, and this is just one example, okay, because there's been many examples already that came out, different articles of you know, let's say I remember reading an article, an individual that couldn't see color, and they put a chip in his brain, and you know, now he could see colors. Okay, I believe he only saw like black and white, and that was it. But once he put that chip in his brain, he actually started seeing colors. Okay, so that's part of his miracles. You know, other articles that I read was people that were paralyzed, that couldn't move, that couldn't walk, and Esau would actually put a chip in their brain, and they could actually start moving a little bit. Okay, and then eventually they kept getting stronger and stronger. So that's part of his miracles. And now in this case, in this article, it says, paralyzed man with brain chip posts first direct thought tweet. It says, a company that implants neural computer interfaces into the brain says a patient with a nervous system disease that left him motionless was able to share a post on social media by just thinking it. So here it is, just by thinking something, he was able to pretty much speak or talk, okay, through a computer or whatever, right? So in this case, this is part of Esau's miracles, man. And that's why a lot of people, they look up to Esau because of this technology, which this technology is not his. Okay, you got to remember, the Most High was the one who gave him this technology on the left-hand side. The Most High, he's working with Esau. That's one thing that people don't understand. Esau works with the devil on the left-hand side. He tells him what to do, okay? You know, just like what he does on the right-hand side with the righteous, beginning with the Yahushua to the prophets, you know, to the different men of the Lord, okay, the apostles, Great Millstone on down. So the most, look, and that's one thing we take comfort in. We take comfort that we understand that the Most High he's in control of everything, man. Even when it comes to the MOTB, the RFID chip, by us knowing that really the MOTB, that's the Most High's technology. He just gave it to Esau though to push it out there. But just, you know, we take comfort in knowing that the Most High, he's in control of everything, man. He's in control of the left-hand side. He's also in control of the right-hand side. He's in control of the good and the evil. So in that, we you know, that's why we don't fear in what Esau is trying to do or what he's doing, because we know that ultimately is really Yahweh Hashem Yahushua who's in control of that side as well. Okay, but anyways, that's besides the point. But going back to the miracles of Esau, he is able to do these things, and that's why people look up to him. People revere Esau because of his technology and what he's able to do with these, you know, certain things that were given to him from on high, from the Most High. Okay, that's why you have all these other nations. They want to be like these fucking Edomites, man. They want to be like these devils. They follow right behind them. They want to talk like them. They want to move like them. They want to dress like them. They every man, you see the Moabites, them Asian, you know, countries, they all want to be fucking crackers. Okay, but anyways, going back to the scriptures, which I'm gonna start at verse 13, Revelation 13, verse 13. and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And that's another of his technology, of his power, is different weapons, which is really the blessing, the blessing of the sword that was given to him from the Most High, which is the blessing of Esau, which is the sword. He has all these different, missiles, and the ultimate one is the ICBM missiles. Okay, a missile that could actually fly from one side of the continent to another in less than 30 minutes, and is able to destroy damn near, entire cities in one hit. I mean, that's power right there. Okay, and people, that's why people wonder at Esau. They're amazed at Esau, because he was able to create these things, which were given to him from the Most High. But verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And once again, going back to the miracles, one of his miracles is the MOTB. That's a heavy one, because, like I said, he's able to make the lame to walk. He's able to make the blind to see. He's able to do a lot of things with this chip. Okay, and that's why a lot of people think that this chip, the MOTB, is actually good for society. But they don't really understand the spiritual side of things. Okay, they only see the carnal side of things. They only see, if this is going to be able to make my son to walk again, or to talk again, or whatever, right? Whatever neurological problems he might have, or whatever, shit, if he's going to make him better, shit, I'm going to give it to him. I'm gonna put a chip in his brain, or shit like that. Or even, another case, the other side they're trying to push is, if this is able to locate my children, if, let's say, God forbid, they get lost, and if, I'll be able to track them down. If somebody tries to kidnap them, I'll be able to track them, where they're going or whatever, so they're pushing a lot of that narrative out there. And the funny thing is, there's a lot of commercials coming out of these children missing. Have you seen this child? Have you seen this little girl, this little boy, whatever? But guess what they're gonna do? They're doing that because that's gonna be one of the narratives that they're gonna be pushing heavy out there. Oh my God, it's record breaking, year, this record breaking year of missing, kidnapped children, but look, we got the solution. Here, give your children this chip. Can make your children take this chip, and you'll be safe. Your children, you'll be able to locate them. So Esau's gonna push a lot of bullshit narratives out there to push this thing even heavy, which they're already doing it, but it's really gonna come to the forefront. Okay, you're gonna start seeing commercials about the MOTB. You're gonna start seeing ads, and different being pushed. They've been pushing it in movies already, But they're going to push it even heavier. But once again, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And that's talking about the Roman Empire, because people think that the Roman Empire went extinct, or went out and never came back. Which, that's, in a way it did, but it didn't, because it came back. That's what the whole Renaissance era was about. The word Renaissance means the rebirth, or to be reborn. And what is what came back into being born? Okay, what was rebirthed back into this planet? The Roman Empire, which is America. Okay, America is just an offspring of the Roman Empire. Everything, America follows everything, all the ways of the ancient Roman Empire, from its politics to its infrastructure. Everything, the money system, everything is the same way that Rome was created, the way Rome was ran. America's doing the same exact things. Okay, sports and all, different arenas and things of that nature. Okay, the Roman Empire, like I said, America's just an offshoot of the Roman Empire all over again. Okay, that's why it says, which had the wound by the sword and did live. Okay, verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And it causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, meaning, and it ain't just being specific. Even if you take, like Elder Apostle Harley says, even if you take it in your butt cheek, that's still taking the mark of the beast. Okay, you're still going against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, even if you put in your butt cheek, in your thigh, in your left arm. Okay, And then when it says in the forehead, meaning your brain. Okay, a lot of people, for example, this article right here proves it. This individual, they put a chip in his brain, and now he could actually talk through a computer just by thinking, which that's part of Esau's miracles, man, on the left hand side. Okay, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, which that's clearly talking about the RFID chip. Okay, but now let me go ahead and skip to. Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 19, and it says, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast, which that's talking about Esau coming up against Yahushua, okay, which the horse represents that huge chariot that Yahushua is going to be in. And like it says in the other scriptures, Michael and his angels fighting against the devil, Satan and his angels, right? So you're going to have Michael the archangel, you're going to have all the other angels, fighting right alongside of Yahushua, okay, leading the army, okay, of what they call so-called UFOs. And it says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that brought miracles before him. Now the false prophet is talking about the Roman, Salakia. I was going to say the Roman Empire, but it's talking about the Roman Catholic Church, or really Christianity, okay, because, the Christian church, or the Roman Catholic churches, pushes a bunch of lies and falsehood. Okay, they first of all, they teach you that the Most High, whom they call Jesus, and the individual whom they call Jesus Christ, the angels, the children of the Most High, which is the nation of Israel, they teach you that they're a bunch of crackers. Okay, when you read the scriptures, they were very dark-skinned individuals. Okay, so-called Negroes, so you can understand. Okay, that's the true color of the Most High, Yahushua, which is the Messiah, the angels, and the children of the Most High. Which really, the children of the Most High are of all shades of brown right now. And then you're gonna have Israelites that look like straight up crackers, blue eyes, pale skin, blonde hair. Okay, so when it comes to the nation of Israel, you can have Israelites looking like everybody, looking like the other nations. Okay, so when it comes to children of Israel, that's where it gets tricky and sticky for a lot of people, man, because they don't have the full understanding of the truth. Okay, you're gonna have Israelites looking like everybody, man. But anyways, that's besides the point. But it says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. And the funny thing is, you have the new pope, which he's been pope for maybe 5 years or something like that, maybe more than that, 6 years, 7 years. But you have this individual, he came out maybe last year, and he was talking about the chip. He was actually talking about the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. And he was saying how he hopes that a day comes where, which I'm just saying what I'm not quoting it verbatim, but I'm just saying what he kind of meant is he hopes that one day everybody is able to get chipped. That's what he was trying to imply, man. That's what he was saying pretty much. How he wants people to start taking the chip, and here it is. You're supposed to be a man of the Most High. Why not say, have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and or which they don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But why wouldn't he come out and say, just have faith in the Lord, and he's gonna protect you. He's gonna cover you. Why wouldn't he say that? But he came out and he completely said that just go ahead and don't even trust the Most High. Trust in his technology. Trust in his in his wicked bullshit. So you mean to tell me this individual, he's supposed to be a man of the Most High? I mean, come on, man. And not only that, but he tries to portray that he's a from the tribe of Naphtali, which is in Argentinian, which he ain't no Argentinian, man. Just because he was born over there and he speaks Spanish, that individual's really he's a J-rat. Okay, and you know what I mean about a J-rat. Okay, he's one of those people. You know what I mean? Like from the seed of Satan, he's Amalek. Okay. But it says, And the beast was taken with him, the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. And this is exactly what he was saying. He was actually deceiving his followers. And the Roman Catholic Church, or Catholicism is one of the biggest religions out there. It might be the biggest religion. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, Christianity is one of the biggest, if not the biggest. Okay, so he has a lot of followers, and he was, he's saying that to his followers, that hey, take the chip. Okay, so he's deceiving his people, his followers, man. So that dude ain't nothing but a devil, man. And it says, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. So any individual that takes this chip, your ass is grass. There's no excuse for you. You're going to be destroyed right along with Esau, right along with the false prophet, as it says here. Okay, right along with the Pope that you believe he's a man of the Most High. Okay, any individual, man, even people that know the truth, Israelites that know they're Jake, and then they know the truth, but let's say they fall back and they take the chip. Guess what? Just because you knew the truth, that doesn't excuse you. But you still took the chip, man. I mean, come on, man. There's no excuses, man. Do not take that fucking chip. Do not take the MOTB. Okay, it's simple. It's easy. Okay, verse 21. And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with the flesh. Okay, and that's talking about Yahushua. Okay, he's coming to bring death. Remember, the scripture says, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay, Yahushua ain't coming to fuck around, man. He's coming to kick ass. He's coming to kill. He's coming to slaughter motherfuckers, man. Okay. And that's why, and the other precept, it says, and a great sword in his hand. It says, think not that I come to bring peace. I come not to bring peace, but a sword. What do you do with the sword? You slice and you dice. You kill. Okay, that the sword is a killing instrument, and that's what Yahushua is coming to bring. He's coming to bring death, destruction. Okay, not just upon Esau, but even upon his own people. Okay, the 2/3 of our people, because they ain't right. Okay, but anyways, with that, I'm gonna say to the next time, Lord willing, I say shalom.